Hey, what's up guys? Before this video begins, I want to give a shout out to Dubby, our sponsors of today. Go use this code in the shop and you can get a discount on our store. And without further ado, coming into this race, I was not expecting it to be that good of a race. Usually it's just me fighting back markers or spinning out, but actually we had a few good moments here and there where we were having some decent battles. Skipping a few laps because the first 3 or 2 laps I had were just me, you know, going cruising. We finally catch up to the back markers. I've lapped everybody by now and I'm just getting around them. You're gonna see up ahead here the guy in the gray shirt, black helmet. We actually start to have a nice little battle going on here. Using YouTube magic, I skip a lap here to get to the part where I actually catch up on him, and now we're battling it out. He goes wide but keeps it because our carts are about the same speed on this race. He's gonna go wide, so naturally I follow him. I'm gonna go ahead and keep his line actually for a good minute here, but he's gonna go a tad bit too far on the inside. That point I messed it up. I slid a little bit, but he hits that curb and bounces a little, which actually helps me catch right back up on his bumper. We are almost bumper to bumper here, but he keeps bouncing on the curbs, which kind of slows him down a lot. He goes on the outside. I try to keep it in. Not enough speed on the exit actually to pass him. So I'm going to wait till he goes right here, and I'm going to choose the inside to cut him off a little bit. I didn't mean to cut him off that horribly, but it kind of pushed him off to the side, and I made sure he was good. He's fine. He didn't really spin or anything. He's still technically behind me here, even though you can't see him. So we're going to keep pushing. He's fighting me behind. Coming up here, you're going to see a guy in a blue shirt. He is actually one of the people that we were racing in the second race as well. He's one of the cool guys. Me and him were talking after every race. But me and him are going to have a cool little battle go on here. This green shirt's going to block me a little bit, so I move out of the way to get behind the blue shirt instead to go a little faster because we both have the fast carts. So now me and him are duking out. He goes wide, I go on the inside, keeps a little gap in between us. We are almost bumper to bumper. I bump him a tiny bit there. I try to keep it a little professional without hitting him and spinning him out so we can have an actual battle go on here. He goes wide, I go on the inside and take the lead on him side by side, kind of push him off a little bit, try to get him behind me there. Catching up to this black shirt guy, we actually started to have a nice little battle go on here because me and him were not the same speed. I was faster, but he just started kind of holding the line pretty well, and I tried to go on the outside here. He kind of held it, so I cut the inside, try to pass. He kind of blocks a little bit, holding his line pretty good. He cuts too far outside on that turn, so I pulled the inside move for the pass. Now, fair warning, most of this race is just me alone on the track, so I'm probably going to cut most of this first race, but the second race is pretty good once we get into it. I'm doing my little human DRS, so we're going to go ahead and skip the rest of this first race. I'll give the results up on the top. It wasn't really that big of a race in the first one, so finally coming back into the pits, we have the results here. We all ran a 29 point something. Now, my buddy Travis took the win here with a 29.5. I did a 29.6, only 100th of a second off, which amazing racing. If we were all together, we would have probably had really good battles, but we had some good ones that race. But let's get on to that second race real quick. Going on to our second race, I didn't expect what was going to happen all race. This is actually probably one of my best ones so far since I've started karting a few months ago. the guy in the blue shirt's in front of me, and I think 3 or 4 more others have the exact same styled carts as us, which are the fast carts that they allowed us on. Now, getting out, he instantly gets a good speed on me. I try to close that gap a tiny bit, but the worker was actually slowing him down. He was one of the fastest people I've met on the track. Now, I did not mention he was an ex-go-kart racer, which is not the slow karts, but the professional fast ones. So he kind of had that, knowledge advantage to us. So going into this race, I was not expecting that to do as good as I did. A few laps in, we actually started catching up to the back markers, lapping everyone. Now, this person, she slowed me down a little bit. I tried to go on the outside, so I cut in front of her. The guy in the yellow shirt also was being a little bit aggressive on his line, but didn't want to spin me out or anything, so he backed off on that turn. So I was able to actually get into the straight faster than the dude in front of me got there. Still, he had a way wider gap on me now, thanks to the back markers and him just getting past them way faster than I was able to. Not even one lap forward, we ended up coming onto a group of back markers here that slowed down the dude in the blue shirt a lot. Not noticing that, I saw him pop out from between them, and I was like, there's no way I just caught up. So now I'm riding his bumper, drafting him, holding his line now because I wanted to see how he raced. Now, he took that first turn on the inside quite well. He does this quite well, flat out throughout the entire turn. Now, if you don't know the track, here's a layout of the track for you. It's going to help out to give knowledge of what it looks like. I haven't actually shown it yet. But anyway, me and him are duking it out here. He kind of gains a little bit more lead on me because he just knows this track way better than me, even though I've raced it so many times. He's just got his hands glued to the steering wheel. I take this turn a little too wide, almost go on the grass there, narrowly dodge it, but then I'm going to have to take this turn too wide, losing him even more. And eventually we're going to be coming up on a bunch of back markers that end up actually forming a conga line on each other. But that's going to be in a minute. I start to catch up to my friend here, I believe. No, that is the gray shirt guy who slowed me down. I try to cut through, get around him so I can catch back up. I don't want to lose his lead at all. I want to keep on blue shirt guy because me and him are duking it out. Now, essentially, he does end up winning this race with the best time by a lot. Skipping the lap here, ladies and gentlemen, this has never happened to me since I've started go-karting for a few months, and finally we have an actual race going on here, a whole conga line. We go 2 wide, almost 3 wide on here. Everybody's trying to pass each other. This guy kind of cuts me off a little bit, so I go to round him. This dude kind of bumps into me, but we try to go around. I bump into this guy a little too hard. I tried not to, but I think he spun out right behind me, and I'm trying to keep the lead. Blue shirt guy kind of gets pushed back towards me, so I bump draft him a little bit. I'm holding the inside. There goes my buddy Travis. I gave him a bump. It pushed him towards the guy in first, and it actually kind of helped him out. But I cut him off on the straight. We're all going fast enough. All our carts are even out. Like I said earlier, this guy tries to push him off. Now, you're going to see that again in a second. Gray shirt here. He, a little too aggressive for me and everybody else's taste. He kind of doesn't, it's not noticeable on my camera, but he does it on purpose. I give him a little bump draft to try and go faster. Now we're coming on to the straight one more time. My buddy Travis on the right, but he's going to give me room actually to go in front. Now I go to get it on the left side of this guy, but he pushes me off the track. And right here, you can barely tell, but he is trying to physically push me off the track. So I kind of, give him a little bit of a wide turn there, kind of forcing him to slow down before he went off track. But at this point in time, it was already too late. I lost the dude in the blue shirt. Now, I did start to notice that the guy in the white helmet here in front of us actually slowed him down a good bit, which lets me catch up to both of them. He's going to get around the white helmet, but white helmet's going to slow me down because he's holding the same line. I try to get around. I kind of bump him a little bit, and he kind of just goes off. I tried to give him the signal to say, hey, I'm sorry, but I think he spun as well, holding it too tight on the inside. I gave no precautions there. I really wanted to catch up to the blue shirt guy, but he was just way too good for my league. I was not not able to catch up. Going a little ahead here, we actually start catching back up to the pack again. This yellow shirt guy almost spins out. I do a beautiful quick maneuver around him. He was also trying to be aggressive, but we couldn't tell that it was two different people trying to be aggressive on us. Two people actively trying to spin us out, and it was just ridiculous. Thankfully to the staff, they are going to look into it. Now, this part is where it gets funny. That guy right there is Travis. I'll explain what happened to him in just a second, but here are the results. I ran a beautiful 29.5. Now, Nicholas ran a 29.3 and Travis ran a 29.7. I am going to beat my track record there by a few hundredths of a second, but let's skip ahead to the main problem at hand.
It was coming around the straight. Hey, I know you can't do anything about it, but watch the Sugar Skull helmet. He tried physically trying to hit me. Yeah, the guy with the every time we try to pass, he popped the belt. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep, that's right. He popped the belt, so he was able to keep it as a trophy. Here's the picture of that, actually.
I got that on video. Warning under his account. I don't need y'all to back it up. I trust both of y'all boys. It wasn't just me. I'm pretty sure the dude in the Costa shirt, he also was getting hit. Blue shirt? Yeah. He was probably hitting y'all because y'all were passing him. Yeah, we were trying to at least. And he was trying to,
Yeah, so huge thanks to the motorsports employees, because they're going to flag his account for us. That dude was being way too aggressive for the race. Now, me and this guy are going to have a really good conversation here because we were on each other. This guy was awesome.
I know.
Good car.
It was fun, dude. That was really fun.
I was on you.
That was fire. I know. You was like right at the end. I was worried about y'all two catching up to me. That was really gonna feel bad. I started with a head start in that car, but luckily,
it wasn't like a dire head start. They weren't that far behind. Oh no, I just kept getting. I got pit maneuvered twice.
It took you 10 minutes to catch up to me. I'm okay with that. I can handle that.
I think the main part where I lost you was that Sugar Skull dude. He actually swung me into the grass.
Bro, they had some other dude, like, it was like
white helmet?
I think, yeah, it was
That's
like
Sugar Skull.
It was like coming through here, and it was like right there. And
so aggressive.
I hate like with it.
That's not even like racing aggressive. That's just full on trying to pit maneuver.
You want the belt?
I'll take
You want to keep the belt?
I'll take the belt. Every time I come here, I'll put the belt. Dude, put it on your wall like a trophy.
Put it up on my wall. NPCs, man.
And yeah, just like that, our races come to the end. We were the final race of that day. When you go karting, please just don't be overly aggressive. It's never that serious. That dude had no reason to try and pit maneuver us. We had several people actually tell the stewards about how he was trying to purposely hit us, but he unsuccessfully pit maneuvered everybody and pit maneuvered himself. But anyway, we got Cars and Coffee coming up this weekend. Don't forget to get that notifications on. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a good race. I got a bunch of friends coming out to do it. And without further ado, hope you guys enjoy karting. Go have some fun.